What's up? It's been a while. I need to get to sleep clearly, but anyway, I haven't uploaded anything in a long time. I've been renovating each room of the house one by one. Working. I just got back. Well, not 2 weeks ago or a week and a half. I don't know how long it's been. Got back from Vegas. I tried to take some videos out there, do a little vlog. Some of them I liked, some of them I didn't, but I might post like pictures. I was basically trying to take pictures of food and stuff out there. Anyway, I wanted to do a quick review. I know I haven't reviewed anything in a while. I want to do a quick review of a series review. This one's going to have like less details. I'm not going to talk so much about the plot because I don't remember every detail. I watched it like a month or two ago, whenever it was coming out. This is for Monarch. Legacy of Monsters. Is it Legacy of Monsters? I don't even remember the title. I'll remember it. I'll figure out the title before I post a video, of course. So if you don't know, that is the new Godzilla series that is out right now. And if you're a Godzilla fan, I'm gonna say from the beginning, you should definitely watch Monarch. I'm a fan of all the Godzilla movies. I guess there's like 38 now. I've seen like 30 of them, maybe even more. Maybe a little less, because some of them, there's a lot where he fights Mothra and Ghidorah, or King Ghidorah. So, Ghidorah. Well, so, and I always watched those when I was young. But recently, when I was watching Monarch, I went back to see some of the movies, and there were some of them I missed because I thought I had saw them because he was fighting the same monsters, but it was actually a different movie. And I'll say it is in English, so it's not like translations like you usually have to deal with dubs being dubbed over. But yeah, this is just gonna be a real quick review. Honestly, I loved it. It's been a while since, after this came out, like I hadn't watched the last two Godzilla movies that came out. I watched the one in 2014, and I watched Shin Godzilla, but I hadn't watched King of the Monsters, so I had to watch the last two Godzilla movies that came out before -1, of course. I had to watch Godzilla versus Kong and stuff like that, and I watched Skull Island also. I like what they're doing with the whole MonsterVerse, so I definitely want to see the movie that's coming out next year. And I definitely want to see Godzilla -1, but it's not in that many theaters. And I wanted to see it with my dad because he's the one who got me into Godzilla movies when I was younger. My dad loved Godzilla, and my best friend's dad loved Godzilla. So, of course, the two of us, me and my best friend, would always watch Godzilla together, play with Godzilla action figures and everything while we were watching the movies. So, of course, I might be a little bit, I won't say, all right, I might be a little bit biased, but I do understand that the Godzilla movies, the old ones, didn't always have the best story or whatever, but I always appreciated them, but in terms of story, I think Monarch is like changing the game in terms of Godzilla movies and the stories. I really like the story of Monarch, and I like everything that's been going on. It's got I don't know all the characters' names, but I know it's got Kurt Russell in it, of course, because we got the same last name. So, and in the new Godzilla movies, the main characters, the characters' last names are Russell. So I always thought that was cool. It's a random thing, but I thought it was cool, like, But the story of this, basically, if I gave like a quick summary, is after the 2014 movie, the lead female character, the lead woman in the movie, she is having trauma, like remembering what's going on. She's looking for her dad, and she finds out she has a brother, a half brother that she never knew about, and so they go around looking for their dad, and they meet Kurt Russell, who is like their uncle, like the way your parents' best friends, or you know, like you sometimes you call them your aunt and uncle, you know. So I don't want to really spoil anything. I will say if you're in the Godzilla, watch it. It's got the best story out of like the Godzilla movies. I'm glad they still had. Some people might complain there's a female lead, but there's also a male lead. But Godzilla movies have always had that, some female characters in the lead, or a pair, a male and female lead. You know, man and woman, either way you want to say it. And so I think it's great, and I think you should definitely check out Monarch if you're into Godzilla. If you've been watching the new movies, because it ties into the new movies, you know, Skull Island, um, Godzilla versus Kong. It ties into those movies. Um, so that was just a quick review of the Monarch series. Not really a review. If I wanted to give it a score, overall, I'll say it's an 8. It has a really good story, in my opinion. But like I said, that's probably somewhat biased. But if I'm just judging it as a Godzilla fan, it's a 10. It's a must watch if you're like a avid Godzilla fan. So that was a quick review. I'm gonna have another quick like review like this, instead of the longer ones where I tell the whole plot and everything coming up. And I was gonna do that for something else that came out a while ago that I watched, which is the Echo series, probably. So I'll probably do that today, because this is only a 7-minute video. So have a good time. Have a good night or day, whatever time you're watching this, and hopefully I'll have more reviews and stuff for you coming. I'm got a lot planned for the channel, so stay tuned.